jurisdiction in this country. We're not even supposed to be here.
Losing the initiative.
Stand down! If you do not get here soon,
we are all gonna die.
None of you have to go. But we are the only help they have.
Wow, 13 hours. Yep, 13 hours takes audience inside the attack on the U.S. consulate in Benghazi, told by security contractors who survived the attack. What kind of impact could it have on Hillary Clinton's campaign? After all, it was her war. She was recommended it, and she was Secretary of State. Pollster Frank Luntz just saw a private screening before anybody else. Frank, welcome.
I got to tell you, because I see about maybe 25, 30 movies a year. This is going to be the best movie that I see in a long, long time for 3 reasons. Number 1, it's the true story. If you actually want to know what actually happened in Benghazi, you've got to see this film. Second is that I think the public has a right to know. They're not being told by Washington what really happened. This movie it goes detail by detail. And third, it was absolutely relentless. It's a great movie that shows you just how heroic these people are. If you ever lost faith in the future of America, when you see how brave these men were, not only will you have faith, but you will say thank you to every serviceman and every contractor for what they did.
Right, they were contractors in this case, and they also say this, they want to go back. If you talk to these guys, they want to get back into the action.
Because they're patriots.
Right.
And we think that patriotism is dead. It's alive and well, and I'm hoping that people watching the film will actually take 2 or 4 people with them. The way this film will have the greatest impact is not if people see it alone. If they take their friends, they take their colleagues. This has got to open big on Friday and Saturday night.
I mean, if you look at Hurt Locker, Marcus Luttrell's movie Lone Survivor, and the Zero Dark 30, America seems to have a thirst for these movies. It gives the respect they deserve. American Sniper, the latest example. But Frank, when you look at this movie, people still want to know what happened, why help wasn't sent. Do you hear about a stand-down order? They try to avoid things like this.
No, well, they never mention Hillary Clinton. That is true. But you see the whole process, and you see just how close that CIA compound was to the consulate, to the embassy area. And you see just, it was attack and after attack after attack, wave after wave. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. And I have to tell you, I don't want to admit this, but a couple times I was very emotional because the courage that these people showed under the most extreme possible human pressure, and understand that they were so outnumbered, 10 to 1, 15 to 1.
And no help was sent.
And no help was sent. And people will walk away very frustrated, but for the first time, they will walk away knowing the truth. And by the way, if you want Hollywood to make movies, if you want Hollywood to make movies that actually tell the truth, then people have to go and see the film. You have to support those times.
Do you think Hillary Clinton will see this movie? Do you think?
Absolutely not.
Why?
I don't think she has the courage to see the film. I don't think she has the courage to meet these men. In fact, that would be the great, if I were advising her, I would invite her to bring them to a Clinton rally and actually meet them. But she doesn't have the courage to see it.
And lastly, will people leave that theater and have questions that didn't care before? You think they're going to have questions and want answers?
They will leave that theater thinking that it was the best 2 hours and 15 minutes that they have invested in the entire year, because they will leave that theater knowing the truth. Every American has the right to the truth, and they should want to know the truth. And it's a great story.
Gotcha.
It's a great movie.
And the book was very successful, too. Frank Luntz, thank you so much.
Thank you.